This monkey's on fire! This monkey's on fire! Oh, God! There's a reason why I don't sing like that normally. Anyway, hey there, guys! It's badly singing Maelstrom time. Welcome back to more Donkey Kong 64. Don't ask me how I got up there. By the way, it was kind of difficult. In the last episode, we started our climb up the giant mushroom, and I said we leave up. Wow, way to spoil what's up here, buddy. I left off on a cliffhanger saying we'd see what's up here next time. And lo and behold, we're up here now, so we're gonna throw a few oranges at him. That's right, there are 3 Kasplats here at the giant mushroom area. Okay, well, now that we've done that, I'm going to go ahead and grab that banana bunch for Chunky there. By banana bunch, of course, I mean banana balloon, because bunches and balloons are completely different. Bunches. That reminds me of that Dr. Seuss book, Hunches and Bunches. That was like my favorite Dr. Seuss thing as a kid. My favorite Dr. Seuss piece of media. Or... as like a little kid, I really liked it. I mean, I didn't really understand it as much as I actually would have now, but it was still really fun for me just because of how creative and lucrative some of the designs were. Lucrative. There's a word I don't use often. And I fell. Is that punishment for using the word lucrative? Okay, well, yeah. Well, getting back on the subject of Donkey Kong 64, we're nearly done here in Fungi Forest. We only have a few more things to do here in the giant mushroom, and then we are pretty much done in the area, aside from a few more things and turning in our blueprints. Alright, well, there's also one thing with Chunky I'm looking forward to that we might get into this episode, actually. But... I'm saving what that is for a surprise. I'm not going to give away what it is. Alright, and we get a 80 bananas. We are only 20 away from completing Chunky's banana collection. Alright, nothing in there at the top of the... I was going to say world tree for a minute there, but it's like, no, Elysium is at the top of the world tree. What am I saying? Okay, I actually want to... plays DK for a second, just solely to grab that banana bunch right there. Because once we do, we will 100% complete Donkey Kong in Angry Aztec. Angry Aztec? This is Fungi Forest, you blonde! Not that there's anything wrong with blondes, but I just, you know. You do it for, like, when you have a brain fart or something. Okay, also, keep an eye on where these 2 doors are. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take Lanky up here to the top of the giant mushroom and punch this, what do you call it, crossbones in the face. And try to remember where those doors are. I usually remember by the shading of the colors on the giant mushroom. So yeah, we just want to go down as quickly as possible and into one of these rooms. Alright. Okay, first things first. Get rid of these zingers. But not like you need to worry because these golden bananas are ridiculously easy to get. Well, at least this one is. I remember the other one being quite the challenge, especially if you're playing on Wii U Virtual Console. I guess that narrows down what it could possibly be, since I talked about how the Wii U Virtual Console's version of this biggest flaw is that it's, what's the term I'm looking for? Yeah, they didn't compensate for the frame rate improvement, so yeah, you'd have a lot less reaction time. So yeah, there's something reaction time based waiting for us in this room. So let's go ahead and head on in. Now we have what we gotta do here is, it looks like the banana bunches starting here was a clue. We gotta follow the diagram. It's an arrow from Donkey to Diddy to Tiny to Chunky to Lanky. Wow, say that 5 times fast. No, I'm not going to. But, yeah, in case you haven't noticed, we have to match the banana colors. Basically, the color of the bananas that the Kong picks up, and the color associated with that Kong in general. You gotta remember that, because color association is a big thing with this game. So if you're colorblind, you're probably not going to enjoy this game much. Then again, you probably won't enjoy video games in general much at all. Alright. But the important thing is that once we hit all of these, we get a bonus barrel. And we go inside. It's time, guys! For Splat! That! Kong! Or in this case, don't. Yeah. Another repeat of Crazy Kong Clamor. Don't shoot the Kongs. Except this time we only have to hit 5. The reason is because, watch this. The screen goes dark a lot faster. You barely have enough time to hit that banana. Luckily for me, I'm already pretty good with the reaction time, so... Wow! Didn't miss a single banana. But yeah, that is extremely hard to do on the Wii U Virtual Console because you basically have to blindly fire since they didn't compensate for that frame rate. You basically have no time to view where the banana is at all. Basically, pausing in that version of the game will be your best friend. Alright, and I believe... Get over here. You deserve death. Nothing short of death. Alright, and I believe with that we've completed Lanky's everything in Fungi Forest as well. Now, if I actually check our totals here, I believe we only have stuff for Chunky left. Oh, yeah, okay, I do have my mind out good, because I remember I retracted it last episode. Yep, the only thing left is for Chunky. So, let's grab the old Chunkster himself. I like that nickname. Can I just call him the old Chunkster from now on? That actually sounds kind of threatening. I mean, what, his motto would be that he'll chunk you up good? Oh, wait. No, I'm just thinking of O-Chunks from Super Paper Mario. Come to think of it, O-Chunks and Chunky Kong would probably get along great. Okay. Well, now that I have that headcanon added to my already area of headcanons and bad wordsmithing, we're going to, shoot this thing right here. Come on, where are you? Shoot you. Where'd you go? Where? Oh. No, you get... Stop! Stop moving! Okay. Here we go. And now there's only 5 bananas left. Luckily for me, I know where that banana bunch is, so we have plenty of time to find it. Now, what we have to do is rearrange these into Chunky's face. Obviously. Okay, that's DK, that's Chunky. If you remember the order of the Kongs, you should always know that, if you know what DK's face looks like, the part for Chunky's face always comes after DK's face. So, yeah, just remember that. Alright, and it's DK, so that's Chunky's. And on this one, you usually just have to guess until you get it right. Oh! Well, that went well. And with that, we basically have everything. We actually can't... I probably said we've already 100%ing this world with Lanky Kong, but we actually can't 100% it with Lanky Kong until we get an upgrade from the next world. But we can 100% it with Chunky Kong. We just haven't found the location of his last banana yet, which we are going to in this episode, it looks like. Okay, but before that, there's one more thing at the top of the giant mushroom here that I want to get done. If I can find it. Alright, where are you? I know you're around here somewhere. Aha! Okay. At night, this would be blocked off to you, but you could probably jump down to it just by jumping off the edge and then using your B move to hover in the air. But yeah, there's a K-Roll battle pad. And now it's time for some Kamikaze Kremlin. Oh, God. 2 Kasplats. No! No, you are about to do it again. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. What am I getting into? This is bad. This is very bad. No, stop that. You will not do the shockwave attack while I am here. Okay, well, if all else fails, you can use the shockwave move of your own to deal with these guys. If they're giving you that much trouble. Which, to be fair, I think I might start using because I really friggin' hate dealing with Kasplats in the battle arena. Ow, that's gotta hurt. Okay. I think we're all right. I just got to survive for 10 more seconds. Yeah, the reason why the shockwave attack is so bad is because that's the move that's also most prone to knocking you out of the arena, which is an instant KO. I actually haven't got knocked out of the arena yet, so I haven't shown off that falling out of the arena is an instant knockout. Well, there we go. All right. And with that, we have basically completed everything in the giant mushroom area. Now, Chunky's just going to go free falling. Free fall! He grabbed onto the ledge! Okay, I could not have positioned that better if I had tried. I was hoping I was expecting either a splatter and jumping into the water, but I was not expecting the ledge grab. Okay. Alright. Now, okay, well, with that chuckle out of the way, there's only one real thing that we haven't done yet. Actually, before we do this, I'm going to switch it back to daytime. So, I want to show off what I tried to show off earlier and climb this pendulum, because we can do that. Alright. And we're going to hit the sun to switch it back to daytime. Because Fungi Forest at night is night. Or, at night is nice, is what I meant to say, but I kind of want to show daytime some more since we've seen the majority of Fungi Forest in the nighttime. Because the majority of bananas to collect here are only accessible during nighttime, is what I'm saying. Alright, well, this is the only real area that we haven't actually explored yet in the starting area. We can see that Chunky's last banana bunch is over here, so once we get it, we'll have 500 bananas with every Kong. And by 500 bananas with every Kong, I of course mean, you know. And there is somebody at my front door. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that wait. Had a whole bunch of packages, none of them addressed to me, but yeah. The reason why Chunky has a banana bunch on here is because, well, there's actually a hint that says, for a wrinkly Kong that says, don't throw a coin in the well, throw Chunky in instead. So you know what? Let's give it a try! And get ready, guys! It's time for another minecart level! Yeah! Squawk! Just grab 50 coins and this gold banana is yours, Chunky. Okay, so same controls as Diddy's minecart level. Also, there is a TNT barrel chasing you for most of the level. However, it does stop chasing you after a certain point. I will point out when that is normally. But yeah, also, ring these bells. At least the green bells, because they will help you progress forward. Also, don't miss these coins here. Very easy to miss them. Alright, and, let's see, what next? Alright, this jerk. I think that... Okay, well, normally, if we, pull that lever there, we can actually, send some boulders hurtling down at the guy, which is cool. But yeah, and then he gets stuck over there for eternity. Okay, well, now that we've done that, pay close attention to the color of the bells here, because they actually try to trip you up. Yeah, there's a red bell. That will actually lower a gate down on you. So don't hit that one. Alright, and I believe at this... Yeah, after this little section right here, the TNT barrel will stop chasing us. Again, I did these segments all the time as a kid for fun. This was actually the first one I found, oddly enough. So yeah, done with that. And, okay, alright. Okay, you have to jump over that rock there. Also, watch out for this TNT barrel. So yeah, since there's no longer a TNT barrel chasing us, we can go through this as slowly as we want without any real danger at all. Except if, like, a Crash guy... Oh, yeah. Those guys are called Crash, by the way. Same as the minecart riding gremlins from the original Donkey Kong Country. But, yeah. Ow! Okay, I should remember that guy was there, to be fair, but yeah. Okay, now these gates, they alternate being closed and open. So, yeah, that's a good idea. Now, one thing I'd like to point out. We all know that that there is a Nintendo section coming to Universal Studios Islands of Adventure, right? Is it too much for me to ask for just one Donkey Kong minecart ride? Any at all, please. It's a staple in the Donkey Kong Country series. We need it. Also, Chunky is now tree food. Alright. And now that we've done that, wow, this is actually going very well. Of course, to be fair, this is the one I played the most as a kid, so it's not very difficult for me. Alright, and there we go. I believe that is the last of those guys in the club. What am I talking about? I know that they're Crash. Alright, and now, there are two levers on the sides here. We can pull either one, but I personally prefer to not pull it because, oh my god! It's like the gateway to hell! No! The brakes won't go any slower! No! We can't avoid our fate! Except we're fine. And yeah, that is the end of the course. I would have gotten 71 if I didn't get hit. Squawk! You're more agile than you look, Chunky. What? I guess that was a compliment. Thanks, maybe? Alright, well, yeah. That's the end of that little segment right there, and you know what? We'll go ahead and make this episode a little longer since I was out of it part of the way as well. Because this episode, because now we're going to go see Snide Senpai. Well, Chunky's not going to, obviously. He doesn't have all of his blueprints yet. And, what was I saying? Right, gonna go see Snide Senpai, and I forget what else. Okay, well, the important thing is that we're just gonna cash in most of our blueprints right now. So, then we're gonna fight the boss after this. That's what I was gonna say. But anyway, here is what the animation for Snide's HQ looks like in Fungi Forest. Bonk. And there is our banana. Never gets old. Alright. So I will see you guys once we turned in more blueprints. Alright, coming along nicely. We're starting to get, looks like, part of a diagram next to the Blastomatic. Don't know exactly what that is yet, but we will find out soon enough, probably. Alright, well that's it for the blueprints. And now, it is time to take on the boss of Fungi Forest. Luckily for us, there's a Trough and Scoff portal right next to Snide's HQ. Which is always a nice touch when there's a really accessible Trough and Scoff portal next to a convenient area. And 300 bananas! So we're gonna have to take 3 Kongs up here to fully feed these guys. Of course, I think we had to do that in the last world as well. Alright. Man, he is just going to town. Look at that little guy eat. By little guy, I mean not so little guy, because look at those man boobs as well. Alright. Well, 1/3 of the way there. Let's see. Who do we want next? You know what? I don't think we've actually done any feeding with, Diddy yet, have we? Okay, well, yeah. I mean, I'm just being silly and whatnot. I mean, it doesn't matter what Kong you decide to feed them with, but hey, whatever floats your boat, guys. So, already, so just 100 more bananas and, Scoff will be good to go. Use his weight as much as possible to get Trough up there. So yeah, we are good to go now. All we have to do is decide who wants to feed the last of the bananas. Yeah, obviously, Tiny deserves as much time in the spotlight as she can get, because Tiny is just that awesome and I love her to death. I will never not love you, Tiny. Unless, of course, you know, like, you pulled a Banjo and went over to Microsoft. Of course, that wasn't Banjo's fault. Banjo was freaking kidnapped by them. But yeah, I couldn't love you if Microsoft did to you what they did to Banjo. But luckily, you're not in that situation, so I don't care. But it doesn't matter anymore. It's time. Now, who's the lucky Kong who hasn't actually fought a boss yet? That's right! It's finally Chunky to face his fears and take on the dreaded boss of the forest. Which, honestly, it really has nothing to do with the forest, this boss. I mean, I'm not going to spoil what it is quite yet, but I'll tell you guys, you might be slightly disappointed when we see the boss for the first time. For one reason or another, but I'll tell you, this boss fight is probably actually one of the coolest boss fights in the game. And actually pretty challenging. So with that said, here we go. Kissing ass ain't gonna get you out of this battle, Chunky. It's Dogadon Mach 2. Actually, there's nothing different about him, but except this time, we're fighting him as Chunky Kong, which is a little odd. Now, honestly, you might think that right off the bat, this boss fight isn't any different from the one that we did in Angry Aztec. Aside from the fact that we're fighting him with Chunky and that the scenery is changed. Well, yeah, I'll tell you right now, the scenery definitely does not fit it. I mean, this cavern doesn't exactly look like the kind of cavern you would find lava in, but yeah. As you can see, Dogadon now has a shockwave move. However, that's not going to help you, bud. Yeah, so Dogadon is doing things a bit differently this time. Alright, now, coming up, after the second hit, after he throws 15 more fireballs at you, there is actually an attack that is ridiculously difficult to dodge that he does. I'm probably going to tank it, but I actually have managed to dodge it before. I'll probably show that on screen or at the end slate or something. But anyways, here's this attack, a wall of fire. I think that if you can like hop on top of the TNT barrel and backflip, you might be able to do it. But what I did is I freaking hopped around it. Also, if you wait too long, you'll be shockwave attack again. Yeah, I hopped around it over the lava and basically back to the center pillar. Now there's a unique twist. Dogadon doesn't go down after the third hit. Instead, there's something else going down. That's right. The arena you are currently battling on is slowly sinking into the lava. Now this is freaking intense. But that's not even the best part. Watch this. Hit him with the TNT barrel again, and... That's right! We get to go hunky chunky on this guy! Okay, punch the living daylights out Dogadon for a bit, and... Holy crap, I freaking love... Yeah! This is where the bosses go from pretty cool to... Holy crap, I can't believe what I'm seeing on screen right now. However, this is probably about the coolest that the boss fights are going to get in the future, so don't get your hopes up for another hunky chunky smackdown on anything anytime soon. Yeah, also, I just go hunky chunky and hit him with Gloria punches. Don't bother using the Primate Punch. You'll finish it with the Primate Punch automatically. You'll see. Alright, something I should mention. You cannot fall off the arena while in hunky chunky mode, so don't worry about going into the lava. But now we are getting quite close to the bottom. Yeah, we're running out of time, so we gotta finish off Dogadon now. Okay, and hopefully this will finish you. BAM! I freaking love this boss fight. Also, you thought Grant Kirkhope couldn't make the friggin' Fungi Forest theme into a battle theme? Think again. And Dogadon has a pretty grisly end. Don't worry, Dogadon's fine. No, really, he is fine. So yeah, and that ends our battle. Got the key. Man, everything's going great. Alright, so, real quick, one last thing before we end off the episode. I'm just going to save and exit the level. We're not actually going to take the key to Kalumsey quite yet, but we are going to stop here for now. There are some unique animations in the Dogadon battles if your Kong falls into the lava pit. I'll go ahead and show those on screen right now, and also how to dodge those attacks. Or that one attack. Pretty gruesome, but Dogenon had a pretty gruesome end in the lava too. So, but none of that matters anymore. Everything's done. We're probably over the 30-minute mark now. I need to shut up. See you guys next time. Laters!
Welcome, punch!